SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, this article was published about a week or so ago, and the developments within this article are interesting. This has to do with BEAD funding and T-Mobile, and that's interesting because T-Mobile's not really a wireline provider per se. They've started to kind of dabble in fiber, and they're trying to purchase like MetroNet and Lumos, these fiber builders. But like, this has to do with Louisiana, where those companies, those brands don't really exist. But anyways, I want to take a look at this because I think I understand what's happening here, possibly. So I'm going to propose that and explain my position. And you guys can always kind of let me know what you think you're kind of seeing here and how you think it's going to play out. So I'll link it. Article will be in the description. Okay, T-Mobile is part of the consortium that won Louisiana's biggest broadband equity access and deployment award. All right, so BEAD funding. The company, however, declined to provide much detail about the role it's playing. Here's the quote from T-Mobile. "We'll be bringing wireless service on our 5G network." That's the quote. There's no detail. This is why this article is so generic or general in its kind of explanation as to what this means. So I'm not mad at Dano. I'm not mad at anybody, right, for not being able to provide the clarity. T-Mobile didn't provide the clarity. So it leaves us with questions such as, what are they going to do with this money? Are they going to build fiber? Is this for 5G home internet? All they said was, we'll be bringing wireless service on our 5G network. Okay, so right off the bat, this screams, this is not wireline. This is not fiber. This is not fiber to the premise. We'll just take that at face value. So wireless service means it could be mobility or it could be fixed wireless access. If this is going to service 5G home internet, this would be the first of its kind for a large mobile network operator like T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T. Fixed wireless access providers, regional providers, have received BEAD funding for building fixed wireless networks. So that's not new, but this would be new for the mobile network operators. But I think this is important because I think the location is important. The fact that this is Louisiana. It could be a situation, and I guess I probably could go ahead and do some more deep diving into this. I think this is a situation where T-Mobile's network in the state of Louisiana probably isn't that great. I think they're going to be looking to upgrade it. I think they're going to be looking into new fiber builds, new tower builds, making their network larger and adding more tower sites so they could service more places in the state of Louisiana. I think that's what it is. That's kind of my prediction. That's kind of what I think is going on here. I could be wrong. Maybe they do end up explaining fiber. I don't know. This would need a follow-up explanation at an investor conference or an earnings call to where the executives at T-Mobile could shed some light on it. So I don't know. It seems to me like it's about network building. And it seems to me that possibly T-Mobile's network is not very large in Louisiana, and they're looking to increase the reach. And of course, once they make a larger network over their wireless network, it gets them two benefits. It gets them the mobile network customer, and then it gets them the fixed wireless access 5G home broadband customer. That's kind of where I think this is coming from. I could be off. I really don't understand the direction of BEAD funding when T-Mobile can be one of the biggest beneficiaries of it, and they don't have wireline networking. And, that's been the focus of, at least we could speak to the Biden administration with BEAD funding. It's really been a focus on fiber, which this doesn't really fit that mold, right? So I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of interesting. Again, it's a consortium. It's a group of companies. T-Mobile's obviously the biggest one within the company, but this is one that has me scratching my head. I'm going to take it at face value, though. I think this is about building more towers in the state of Louisiana, getting a larger footprint, selling mobile services. They can improve their market share against their competitors like AT&T and Verizon, and they can sell their 5G home internet too. And it's been pretty popular, right? What do you guys think? Am I off? Do you guys agree? What do you think it is? Sound off in the comment section below. Y'all, the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.